Happy holidays, everyone. Now, if you're like me, you might have a really long to-do list during this time of year. Maybe events to attend, gifts to buy, crafts to make. And so you can go online and find all kinds of ways to help you reduce the stress with all of this going on. But today I'm going to take it a step further because I want to talk to you about how to avoid the insanity that happens during the holiday times. The holidays, aren't they a time for joy? How do we forget that? How do we get so lost in all of the craziness, all of the madness? And so for me, as I'm getting stressed out about getting ready quickly for a party or thinking about all the to-dos that I have, I stop, take a deep breath, and I think about how this is a time of joy. That I should be thankful for all the things that I have. Those gifts that I'm scurrying around buying are for people that I love and that I'm excited to give to. So take that time, stop, center yourself, and think about the joy during the season. Now, the opposite of joy are Scrooges. Now, it's actually coincidence that the Scrooge is back here behind me. My kids decorate our house, and my daughter, Reese, she put this Scrooge, coincidentally, I guess, between my relaxation and love symbols behind me. But it reminded me that I need to eliminate those Scrooges in my life during this time. Now, I realize it's impossible to get rid of all negativity, but are there those people who aren't excited about the holidays or who maybe bring you down? So how could you either avoid them or give them some joy and help bring them into more of the spirit of the holidays? So next, I want you to think about yourself. And I'm not necessarily talking about being selfish, going for the manis and petties, even though those are fabulous. If you get a chance to do it, that's fine. But I'm thinking about just the basic fundamentals of taking care of yourself during the busy time. The first thing is I'd like you to try to keep as much of your regular schedule as possible. So I realize you've got more activities probably on the weekend, but during the week, can you try to stay with your minimum of 7 hours of sleep, getting up and going to bed around the same time? Also, hydrating. I know I'm really good about hydrating when I'm in my routine. I've got my bottle of water next to me on my desk at work. But for some reason, when I'm running those errands and I'm out of routine, I'm out and about, I get so dehydrated. So have a bottle of water in your purse, in your car, ready to go so that you stay hydrated throughout those errands and activities that you have going on. And then if weather permits, get outside. Gosh, do you have an outdoor mall where you could do some of your shopping outside? Are you attending an event and you get a little bit overwhelmed and stressed inside? Take a step outside, get some fresh air. Next is about planning. Now, for those of you who know me really well, you know I love to organize and plan. But especially when I'm busy, it's so important. Now, some people think, well, I don't have time to plan. Well, that's completely counterintuitive. I need you to take the time to plan. Now, one of the things I do is I have my master list of everybody I buy for with some gift ideas and a budget. I personally use an Excel spreadsheet, but use whatever tool works for you. And then from that list, I start to chunk people and gifts based upon where I'm buying them. So if I have a group of people where I'm buying online, how could I chunk them together and do all of my online shopping over the course of a few days and get everything done there? And then for people where I'm buying, say at the mall, can I figure out which stores that I'm going to buy for each of them and plan out my trip in that way? I want you to think about how could you do one item each day, maybe 3 if you have more time. So whether that's shopping or you're doing crafts, think ahead, plan a little bit each day versus waiting for the weekend or the day before you have to have something done, because that, trust me, it's going to lead to insanity. Now, if you can't get everything done yourself, who could you delegate to? Now, I realize it's fun to do all of the wrapping and all of the shopping and everything that we can do. But if you want to attend all the events and you want to try to do as much as possible, can you delegate some of the other things? Whether it's to a significant other, or I like retired family members, those seem to be really key. or you find out a friend is going to a store that you're interested in buying a gift for, then ask maybe if they'll pick it up for you. So delegate. Now, finally, thinking about gifts, I want to combine the gift giving spirit as well as the kind of giving back to the world, the society. Now, during the holidays, a lot of people take time to volunteer, which is great. That's not something that I am able to build in during this time of year. And in fact, I recently learned that a lot of the places, such as soup kitchens or where they serve food, they actually have too many volunteers during the holiday time. So I'd recommend doing that during kind of the off season. But I still want to give back during the holidays. So my idea this year is to purchase gifts where I know a portion of the proceeds are going to go to some charitable organization. So I'm lucky enough to have a very good friend, Elizabeth Frazier, who owns a company called Hero Bands. I'm wearing it right now. And I love these. And so I'm going to be giving a really heartfelt gift to some of my friends and colleagues, their own hero band. But I also know that a portion of the proceeds are going to an amazing organization to help others. So kind of a double whammy. Can you think of something that you're really passionate about where you could purchase a gift that is heartfelt and meaningful to the recipient, but is also giving back to somebody else? So there you go. I hope I gave you some tips on how to avoid this insanity during the holidays. And I'm really here to help you each and every day live a happy, healthy, and balanced life. Until next time.